Hey guys, it's Tim with Tabletop Terrors. James isn't with me because this is sort of a one-off video, which is why I'm filming it from the lush interior of my 2010 Toyota Camry. We have a big relaunch that's coming up starting May 1st, and so we really haven't been doing any videos because we're prepping for that. But this is more of a response video because there's a YouTube user who has my interest very much. And so this is this is a direct invitation. I'm very interested in a YouTube user called CondorDM. What I wanted to see, if Condor, if you're interested in this, I wanted to see if you'd be willing to run a game for me and James, not broadcast. The reason why, I think you're a smart guy, and I think you have a lot to say. I think lately some of your comments have been misunderstood. And so this isn't trolling, this isn't a trap. I genuinely want to, I just want to see what your style is, what you're trying to get across. It interests me. I am someone who journalistically, I like the theory of the game. You know, we have a whole channel devoted to talking about the game and how to play and so on. I understand that my style is probably going to be very different than yours, but if you're willing, I want to see what you're about, man. I want to play in one of your games, see your theories at work, and if you're interested, it's not going to be something that we'll broadcast afterward either. It'll be private between us. Me, you, James, and whoever else you want to play in the game. But in the quest to seek different play styles and journalistically explore all the different expressions of tabletop role-playing games, that's it. I wanted to see if you'd be willing to run a game for me and James because I want to see your theories in action. I think that they're misunderstood sometimes in comments and things like that, but will you do that? Will you run a game for me, James, and whoever else you choose? I would love to hear your response. And again, this is, I'm waving a white flag here. This isn't anything other than a peaceful gesture because I think your views are important. I think that you're a sharp guy. I've listened to some of your videos. Yeah, so that's all, man. I just want to try to bridge the gap and see where you're coming from. So hopefully this video makes sense. Hopefully you'll be willing to do something like that for us. It would just be like a one shot. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You can even, we could do pre-gens. We can create the characters. Ideally, I would love to know your process from, bottom to top. Like, how would you do it with your regular table players? Would we roll our own stuff? What kind of stats do you use? I think it would be an awesome thing to expose myself to an entirely different type of gaming. And I think that you have such a different viewpoint from where I'm at. But I want to come at it with I'm willing to learn and I'm open and I want to see how you do it. Not to critique it, not to judge it, but to learn. I'm a musician and I'm terrible at music theory. But that doesn't mean that I don't need to expose myself to it and learn it. And so for me, the style of play that I have is exactly what I love. But I want to see the style of play that you have and why you love it and understand it from the table, from the die rolls to the way the character sheet works, to the way that you DM. Anyway, I wouldn't just do this for anybody. So this isn't that everyone who disagrees with me, I want to play with you. Meaning, specifically, I see that you're a guy who has sharp viewpoints. I see that in your videos, you're well-spoken, you're well thought out. I just want to see what you do at the table and see if I can learn anything from it. So, CondorDM, this is a video specifically to you. What say ye?